This crystal is associated with love, but it's not soft and fluffy. It's truly useful and helpful. That is our crystal of the week. Hello, love. It's Rev Ronda here. And this crystal today is one most people have heard of. And it's very helpful for self-love, for loving in general, loving kindness, bringing compassion into the world. And it's Rose Quartz. I have a piece here. Actually, it is broken from something, but it still has its good uses. It's all right. You work it out. And Rose Quartz has lots of associations with love and is associated with heart chakra, which you will find the colors pink and green. Most are from that chakra. And that is not New Age woo. That is ancient about the chakras. But I digress. Anyway, to bring love into your life and into the lives of others is truly important and a wonderful thing to do. And Rose Quartz is really good for those of us who are highly sensitive people. So here is one of my new favorite ways to use this. And I will say that I got this idea because of a bestie. I hadn't really thought about using it in this way. I've always held on to it when I'm feeling critical of myself. And I've held on to it when I'm sending love to a loved one or a friend or whatever, or the world in hurting, and trying to bring love and kindness and compassion to them. And because of my friend, I now have a piece this is the same piece I showed you that I keep in this little shell by my mirror. Because, most of us go by the mirror and we're being self-critical. Oh, this is wrong, that's too this is not enough that, whatever it is. And even if we affirm to ourselves that we love ourselves and whatever, there's still that whole cultural bias about how we should look. And it's always not the way we do look. It's never a kindness on how we look. So if you're feeling that self-critical sense as you go by the mirror, definitely put some rose quartz there. And I happen to have it it's an abalone shell. Trying not to drop crystals everywhere. It's an abalone shell. And I do have a piece of tiger eye now. I had done a past crystal of the week on tiger eye. And I mentioned that I had started, and I started putting it by my mirror. I had it in the center of the sink. I had it just sitting there on the sink all by its own. And then I thought, oh no, I need some rose quartz too, because I am certainly critical of myself in the mirror. Heck, I'm critical of myself. If I waited until I liked how I looked or whatever, I would never do a video. So, it's always there, even if you have to rebut or refute it or whatever, it's just there. And so using tools like this can help. So in the morning, and I go by and I'm doing the usual thing we have to do right when we wake up. But on the way to or from, depending how urgent it is, I will stop by and touch the crystal. And I say, I send love to myself through all times and all ages. I love myself as I am. And if I'm feeling really wobbly on that, I'll say, I'm becoming the person who loves myself more and more every day. I say this while I'm holding the crystal. So I give you that as a possible practice. Everybody has trouble with this, but especially if you're a sensitive person and you're an empath, we are just buffeted all the time with the energies of everything. If it's not the cosmos, it's the aggravating neighbor or somebody at work or whatever. So use that rose quartz. Send love to yourself and to others. Now, if you'd like to add to your crystal collection, I have a bracelet that I love to wear, especially if I'm feeling really harsh toward myself, or if I'm feeling critical, or just like I need something to be loving towards me. I will wear that bracelet. If you want to add to your collection, be it a bracelet, a rose quartz heart, or other stones, I have a special relationship with Mindful Souls. You can get 30% off using my code. And I would like to invite you, if you are that sensitive person, that oddball, that weirdo, that misfit, that one that's just too much or too sensitive all the time, come and find your soft place to land, because your people are in Resonance Haven. And I would love to invite you to the community. You're going to see all the information below. Please know I love you, I see you, and I believe in you. Namaste, love.